What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer A Day with TK. As you can tell, I'm not in the beer shed. I'm actually on the Lakeshore Limited train heading back from Chicago to Toledo, Ohio. I had to take my son up there to go to the Austrian consulate. We decided to take the train into town, and because I didn't sleep very well on the way in, I paid an extra $100 for an upgrade, and I got this Roomette, which is actually pretty cool. We got top and bottom bunks. There's a toilet here, which is pretty gross because it's directly next to the bed, so I'm hoping nobody needs to use that. But the rest of it is pretty good. Like, this is a pretty sweet deal. If you look behind me, I don't know what you'll see. We're probably in Indiana or somewhere now. But I went down to the dining car after they lured me out of bed. This train leaves at 9:30. I get back to Toledo about 3 in the morning. They lured me out of bed saying the dining car was open till 11. So I thought maybe I'd get a quick snack. And when I went down there, they said no food, all you can have is some drinks. So I tried to order a Space Dust IPA. They didn't have that. Then I said I'll have something else. They didn't have that. And then finally I had to settle for Stella. Now, as I haven't done a review on Stella, I figured, what the heck, let's get one in while I'm in the train. So we're going to do Stella Artois in an iconic plastic cup here that just says AMTRAK. Sorry for all the glassware snobs. This is what I got, man. So Stella Artois is from Leuven, Belgium, 5% ABV. On Untappd, 3.27. Beer Advocate, 3.1. 72 overall score, okay, which really blows my mind. I'm shocked that it's that high. Now, I have had this years ago. First time I ever encountered this was, I don't know, probably in the 90s in England. And back then, everybody used to call this wife beater. And I thought, my God, what an offensive name for a beer. And I asked why? Why is Stella wife beater? And I was told it used to be pretty cheap, and because it was 5% ABV, which was high for England at the time, I guess some people would get drunk pretty cheaply, go home and have domestics. Now, for us as Americans, 5% is nothing special. That's kind of like an average beer here. But if you do go to the UK, a lot of the ales and things they have are less than that. So I guess that's the backstory. Anyway, I have this little thin can. It kind of looks like a Red Bull can or something. See if there's anything else interesting on it. Premium lager beer. This is brewed in the USA under the strict supervision of the brewmasters from, I think it's Leuven, Leuven, Belgium, for uncompromising quality. Stumbling over my words. I only had a few beers. All right, let's give this a shot. Please don't explode. Not a lot of room if it does. So we going into the iconic cup. As far as color, let's see what we got going on. Put this down, try not to spill it everywhere. Terrible pour, knobhead pour in this tiny glass. This is clear, I can see right through it. Got a ton of little bubbles in there. Big white head, it looks quite nice. Almost looks like a nitro head, very smooth, big white head on it. Nose, nothing special. Just kind of grainy, to be honest, like an adjunct grainy kind of smell. Yeah, let's go, time to give it a shot. Don't want to waste time in this train. Very smooth, light. Again, not a heck of a lot going on for me, at least. This tastes like a grainy, malty kind of thing going on. There's a little bit of a bitterness to it. No real, I wouldn't say it's a big hop presence at all. Maybe a tiny bit of hop presence. And that's about it. I mean, these are pretty smooth. I guess they could go down pretty easy. I've had this over the years here and there. I've never been a huge fan. But I guess it's free on a train, so what are you going to do? Stella Artois. I think I did 2 reviews on their other beers before, which I didn't care for. I think one was like the midnight one, and one was like a summer solstice one or something. This one here for me, it's inoffensive. It's not, terrible. It's not gross. There's no flavors that are really terrible in it, but there's not a lot that I really enjoy either. The finish is a bit weird on it for me, so I'm not a huge fan. But I don't know, ratings-wise, what would I say? I wouldn't say it's a thumbs down. It's not terrible, but I don't know if I would give it a thumbs up. It's not something that I seek out. If you're on a train and whatever you ask for, they bring you a Stella because that's all they got, I mean, I guess you do what you do. So for me, the rating will be an it's okay. Not the finest beer in the world, but in a pinch, it'll do. So is what it is. I'm going to enjoy the next, well, I guess few minutes I'll drink this beer, and I'm going to try to sleep on this car before I get to Toledo, because then I got to drive back to Findlay at 3 a.m. So it's going to be a long night for me. Hey, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had Stella? Are you a fan of this here Belgian beer? It's the best-selling Belgian beer in the world. which crushes my soul because there's so many great ones. Hey, till next time, cheers.